cases. Better slow it down. Cold cases. The cases are cold. Cause people get lazy. Old. Hey, cold. 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 Cold cases. Cold cases. Cold cases. Sometimes the cases get closed. Sometimes they get cold. However, we are here to tackle these cases one by one. What is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations on Spotify and Apple. I am trying to light this here sage. The other day when I did a reading, I called this shit Palo Santo, and it's sage. In the back of me, I hear church music playing. Okay, so that could be significant in this reading. I'm going to attempt to light this sage. Okay, I'm going to attempt to. If it don't work out, then it don't work out. I do see a little smoke, though. All right. I do want to turn this down a little bit. That was crazy. All right. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. What's going on? What's going on? Someone's getting justice. All right. We're on off bat. Someone's getting justice. Mind you, family, before I continue this reading may or may not resonate with you. Okay, there may be bits and pieces that spark your, you know what I'm saying? Spark your memory. Okay, everything does not resonate to one person. There could be bits and pieces that only resonate to you in this reading. So if you are here, thank you again for tuning in. And pay attention, because there may or may not be some valuable information in this reading for you. Okay. You heard the dog bark? I could be talking to someone who has a dog. Okay. Pay attention to the dogs barking at night. Okay. Especially if you're someone who works at night. All right. You work. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be a security guard, security officer. You work at night. Pay attention to the dogs barking. Usually, the nature is going to tell you what's approaching. Okay, nature is... Hold up, because I see these earrings over here, and I think I want to... Is this the only one I got? I was literally about to change my earrings in the middle of this. I kind of do. I think this is a better earring. What do you think? Maybe I'll change it for the next reading. Anyway, that was so random, but anyway, let's tap into this energy. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. Okay, 7 of Wands. Yeah, like I just said with the security guard. This shirt is irky. Okay, someone's like, get your shit together before you come on here. Okay, 7 of Wands. Again, what I said before about security officer. Be mindful, family. Okay, you out and about. Yeah, pay attention to your surroundings. I see someone who is a security officer, security guard outside. I see you moving something, okay? You could be moving something and you encounter a body, okay, that has, puncture wounds to the back, all right? As if someone was trying to run away and, running away from some conflict, and then someone, someone poked them multiple times. Okay, I see 3 major wounds to the heart as well, 3 puncture wounds to the heart. So it's given very much so that this person could have been, going towards something. I see someone going towards something, and then someone coming towards them. 3 puncture wounds to the heart, and 10 to the back, the torso, and things of that nature. I see that right here. All right. I do see that. Yeah. Yeah. Someone could be something about, drinking is significant in this situation. All right, I do see someone having a drink. All right. I see an altercation taking place when someone's having a drink. All right, this could be a friend, a frenemy, okay? A frenemy harming someone, getting drunk, and then their true feelings, their true emotions start to come out, start to show, to the point where this friend is a friend who always carries, pokers. If you know what knives. What the fuck? I'm just gonna say that. This is a friend who always carries a lot of knives on them. Okay, this is a friend. I see a club situation. All right, so there could be a security guard. Okay, so this is what's happening, family. I see a security guard carrying something at night. This could be at night or not at night. All right, so this is not happening to a security guard. This is happening. The security guard is finding someone laid down, a woman, a female. All right, dark hair, laid down on her stomach with multiple wounds to the back. All right, this took place after, a group of friends. They went out, they got drunk, and one of the friends had animosity towards the other friend. All right, however, this could be a setup or not a setup. One of the friends had animosity towards the other friend, and this one friend may have said something. All right, said something. I see sexy right here. All right, protect your dream state. One of the friends may have said something that triggered the other friend to attack. Yeah, to attack her. All right. Something about money is involved. Continuing on, I had a technical difficulty. My daughter kept pulling at my arm during the technical difficulty. Why I had to get up off here. My daughter kept pulling on my arm, family. So that's telling me that I feel like somebody wants to see me. Someone wants to see my face. So anyway, that's telling me, that's why I did that. So that's telling me that, someone kept trying to pull this girl, the one who, punctured the other lady, the one who poked the other lady multiple times. I'm seeing 13, puncture wounds, 3 to the heart, 10 to the back. All right. Someone tried to grab her, to stop her. The other friend that was the other friend that was there, the other friend that was partying, tried to grab her to stop her from poking this lady. All right. Grabbed her right arm to try to stop her. So she grabbed her right arm. So this lady is left-handed. All right. Yeah. This lady that I'm talking about is left-handed, because the friend grabbed the right arm and the poker is in the left hand. So come on. Okay, yeah. So the friend grabs the left arm. Yeah. Something about social media is significant. Someone also seen something on social media. Someone was, sleeping with someone's ex. Okay. This friend, the friend that got poked, the friend that got, the multiple wounds to the back and torso and 3 to the heart. Trigger warning. They were something about social media, something about an ex. Okay, this girl could have asked her friend, hey, do you mind me talking to an ex that you had? And the friend, the friend said, no, I don't mind, when actually the friend really mind. The friend really had a problem with that, but the friend went ahead and this is the story. The friend did have a problem with her friend, dating her ex. However, she said she didn't have a problem with it, of course, And with that being said, she was just trying to see if her friend would really go for it. If her friend was really going to mess with somebody that she had messed with. Okay. Friend said, fuck it. You don't have a problem. All right. It's given very much so they have a mutual friend. And that's how they got together. That's how they linked up. That's how they met, because of a mutual friend. Okay. And so whoever this girl is that, even though she asked if she could, talk, if the other girl mind, if the other girl had a problem with her talking to someone that she messed with, she freaking, she did it anyway. Okay. She messed with him anyway. She felt like she didn't really have loyalty to her like that anyway, because they had a mutual friend. All right. So then the mutual friend, this could be the mutual friend's birthday, a birthday gathering. They went to the club. They went out, out on the town. And then girl said something that the other girl did not like, and then that's when she went to work. Again, there's a security guard involved in this situation. A security guard finds the body. The security guard is walking moving something, okay, getting ready to get off their shift. All right, the security guard could get off at 3 a.m. So they're getting ready to get off their shift. They're carrying can't even talk. They're carrying a big load. They have a lot in their hands. All right, so they're walking. They're not seeing what's below them. They're not looking at the ground. They're looking straight ahead with whatever. And then whatever they're carrying is blocking their view a little bit. So they're walking and then they trip over this body that has been punctured. Okay? Justice, stop playing with me. Shit's crazy. I know that shit freaking, I don't know. When I'm tapping into this energy, I feel a lot of anxiety. You feel me? I feel a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of anxiety in this reading. All right? So the girl who, poked the girl, when she went to the gathering, she knew that the other girl was going to be there. She already had all this anxiety. She really had already had all this anger built up. A lot of anger, anxiety, just frustration. She was already, in that energy. And adding alcohol to the frustration, one thing led to another. And someone lost their life in this situation. So anyway, give me some more spirit for this situation. Okay. Then they, yeah. All right. So it was a fight. So they were fighting first. And then the girl pulled out the poker. All right. Yeah. They were fighting and the girl pulled out the poker. All right. Yeah. And it's like the girl said something and the other girl just, being mad already, being upset about, her messing with her ex. All that energy already taking place. She freaking just hits the girl. She punches the girl. The girl gets punched and don't even understand why she got punched. All right? Don't even understand why she got punched. This could be someone's family. Okay, so there's a group of 3, right? One is a friend, and I think the other person that did the poking is this girl's family member. Again, this is a birthday celebration that went wrong. All right? The girl in the middle, we're not going to blame the person that had the party or had the gathering, the birthday girl. However, she did know about the animosity that her cousin had for her friend. She knew about that. She did. Okay? So her loyalty lied with her cousin. All right? So she left the scene, didn't call the police, didn't do none of that shit. All right? She just left the scene with her cousin. So, I see them in the car. I see her screaming at her cousin. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Her cousin, like, I don't know what I did. It just happened. I just blanked out. This is her cousin. I just blanked out. It just happened. Okay? So I see a security guard finding the body. What's about to happen to these other 2 friends? Son. All right? Something is being exposed. Oh, shit. So the other girl wasn't even drinking. She just came to the party. Family. She just came to the party. The gathering. It wasn't a party. It was just a friends going out for a friend's birthday party. Friends going out to the club, drinking it and kicking it. One of the friends that lost their life in this situation, she was not drinking. She was pregnant. She just came just to be a part of the situation. Just to celebrate her friend's birthday. That's all she came for. However, she was pregnant. All right. So not only did this girl end this lady's life, she also ended a baby's life. All right. This baby could have been due in Leo season. Okay. And it's crazy because this girl knew. Because I seen the seven of swords to the devil. So they knew that this girl was pregnant. And that's what even furthered her reasoning, just made her even angrier. You messing with my ex and you get pregnant by my ex. Okay? Quicksand. Someone sinking. I heard quicksand in the background. Quicksand. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. Angry women, scorned, upset, mad. All right. And someone loses their life. Okay. Anything else before I go, Spirit? Be mindful. And the message, I'm going to give some advice. This could resonate with you or it may not resonate with you. Okay, but I'm going to get some advice for you for this reading in general. But I'm going to tell you this before I get the advice. This could be a part of the advice, whatever. But be mindful of these friends you have. All right? Be mindful of these people. Because these people be so mad, so angry. All right? This is premeditated situation. This girl was already angry. This girl, she may not have knew that she was going to take this lady's life that night, but she knew she was angry and she knew she didn't like this lady. She knew she didn't. And her cousin knew that she didn't like her. And they still got together. Okay? And then the cousin, feeling loyalty to her cousin, went and left the scene, didn't call, nothing. Mind you, the cousin been knowing this friend since child. I'm hearing the song Quicksand. At the beginning of the song, he talks about since a young something, trying to make big band, something about money as well. This lady could be a business owner. So something about just her glow up in general is what, agitated this girl, what agitated this fake person, what agitated this fake friend to do what they did. Okay? All right. If you ask me, the whole situation was fake. All right. They both had animosity towards this girl. All right. If you ask me. All right. If you want to ask me. But the moral of this story is, and the advice I can give you, family, in this situation is don't be putting trust in these people. All right. Pay attention to the energy. Real talk. Pay attention to the energy, the animosity, the hate. Pay attention to the glaring eyes and all the shit that people do. You feel me? Watch that shit. All right? And don't be around it on account of nobody. I don't care if it's somebody's birthday, whatever. Don't be around it. Nah, fuck that shit. One more card before I go. Eight of Swords to the Three of Wands. So she hiding out. Wait a minute. So she about to be surprised. Whoever this girl is, she's about to be surprised. All right? She's about to be surprised. Something about service is significant. So they was hating on this girl because this girl could have like a shop where she do services, some type of services. All right? Yeah, they was hating on her. She grew up. She came from the hood, came from the bottom. She came from the trenches. All right? And did something with her life. All right? Mind you, these other two, they whatever they do, but they had animosity towards her because of that. Damn, she found a way. Out of we came from the same hood, we came from the same block. All right? And this girl made something different. All right? So animosity was there from the get-go. As soon as this girl made it. All right? As soon as she made it. It was they felt like she made it. Now they're feeling guilty. No, actually, this guilt was in reverse. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. But the guilt was in reverse. So this girl doesn't even feel guilty for what she did. All right? She doesn't even feel guilty for what she did to this lady. And again, this lady was pregnant. So anyway, one more card. I just need to know what's about to happen in this situation. Spirit, one more card. What's about to happen? Is this lady getting locked up? What's going on with her? What's about to happen to this lady? Lady don't even feel guilty. Something about, lovers, death. Man, this lady crazy. Lovers. Give me one more card. Okay. So also, when it comes to this lady that did what she did, all right, she was still messing with dude. All right. So the other lady was pregnant. So the dude was still going back and forth with the two women. All right. Yeah. And that's about to come out. Someone's a Leo. Either the baby was a Leo or someone else was a Leo. This other lady could be a Leo as well. But they were going back and forth. Okay, he was sleeping with both of them. All right. But the one that was pregnant didn't know that he was still sleeping with the other one. The world. Okay. Yeah, something about a Leo is significant. All right. So I see someone in court. So, yeah, this girl's going to get picked up. Who's snitching? Okay, who gonna tell? How's she gonna get picked up before we go, Spirit? How's she gonna get picked up? Cause she hide now. How's she gonna get? Okay, the cousin. All right, so the cousin turns her in. Cause she hiding out at the cousin house. The cousin turns her in. Send them straight to the house. Send them straight to the house. Eight of Wands. Send them straight to the house. And they don't. And they don't come by themselves. You feel me? It don't just be one cop car. It's about 8 cop cars. All right, coming to take her ass on. You feel me? Coming to take her. And I see that this girl still has a knife on her when they pick her up. She still has the weapon on her. So anyway, yeah, this energy was tough. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple.